What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about all bundles coming to Vanguard Season 3, a review of the new content, and even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and make sure you have notifications on to stay up to date with everything going on in Cold War Year 2, Warzone, Modern Warfare 2, and any other future Call of Duty as well. Real quickly, you can get 3 free calling cards by signing up over at the website monsterverse.com, and it's to get prepared for the upcoming Operation Monarch event on May 11th. It's unclear if this is going to be cross-marketing a new movie, maybe at the end of the event itself in a couple of weeks. We end up getting a trailer for the sequel to Godzilla vs. Kong. That's what I'm hoping for, because I was a big fan of the last movie, and I think the new universe they set up is definitely pretty promising. But in regards to Season 3 here in Vanguard, right, haven't talked much about this game in a while, and the reason why is because there hasn't been much going on. And what do you know, as I said before in previous videos, the podcast, there really almost wasn't a reason to even boot up Vanguard on the start of a new season. That is crazy to say, and the reason why is because we have one new multiplayer map that's live, and of course a couple of weapons. So you could enjoy that, sure, but most people out there already got pretty tired of the new season, and it's why I've been suggesting that the real start of the season is actually May 11th for Warzone. This is a very Warzone-centric season. The new multiplayer map Mayhem is definitely cool. I get heavy vibes of Studio, which was the firing range remake in Black Ops 2. It's a cool idea, right? The movie set. It's fun, it plays pretty well, but other than that, there's just not much to this season. Now, as cool as the crossover bundles have been and some of the mastercrafts they've added to this game, it's like I've also been saying, it almost feels wrong to support that. It almost feels wrong to even give money for that kind of content, which kind of gives them a pass for how bad Vanguard is, and that's not what I want to do. And I'm not saying Vanguard is bad because Sledgehammer is terrible. I'm just saying that clearly Sledgehammer's focus has been elsewhere, and anything else being added to this game is kind of an afterthought. It looks like so many plans, so much DLC, and all this type of content has been scrapped for the game, and it's really weird as to why. Sledgehammer expanded a while ago, and what do they have to show for it? All I could say is nothing as of yet, and hopefully they bring the heat with whatever their next project is, if they even continue working on Call of Duty. But if you look at the Battle Pass timer, it does say that 58 days from now, time of recording this, will be the end of Season 3 and the start of Season 4. So that's June 25th, which lines up with roughly the start of Season 4, as we got for Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War. So that's in case we don't get any delays for the next season. And honestly, I find it really hard to believe we'll end up getting a Reloaded for Season 3, because I'm like, what will they add, right? I mean, I think mid-season we'll end up getting the other multiplayer map, or maybe in the next couple of weeks, but they're probably going to want to end up saving a lot of their content for Season 4 and then Season 5 if there isn't much time left for this game's life cycle. And Season 1 didn't have Reloaded. I think the only reason why Season 2 had one is because Rebirth Reinforced was a pretty massive update, so there was a good amount of content they can put on a roadmap. But this time around, at least for Vanguard, I just don't know. Unless Operation Monarch expands and has some other mid-season event for Caldera with Mechazilla, and they're able to do a new roadmap with that content for marketing, then the future is unknown for Season 3 at this moment, and the Modern Warfare 2 marketing will probably end up overtaking anything that gets added in Season 3 anyway, as you guys are probably aware of, and as I also covered in my previous video. But you guys probably noticed the introduction of the trophy system here with Vanguard Season 3. I'm not saying it's too little too late. I'm happy listening to fan feedback. I'm happy that they realized that this is a field upgrade that needs to be in the game, regardless of the historical accuracy. We have Godzilla and King Kong, for crying out loud, in Call of Duty. You can add a trophy system. It's totally okay, and nobody will be mad about it. At first, when the season was about to begin, there was a challenge found to unlock this thing, requiring you to survive without getting killed by any grenades in 15 different completed matches. But then all of a sudden, they walked back on it and said, nope, sorry about that, guys. When the season starts, you'll just unlock this field upgrade for free, right? No challenge required, and it'll be instant access. So it's almost like they were like, how do we keep people playing Vanguard? How do we try to encourage them to play more multiplayer? Let's just introduce another challenge. And I'm like, okay, free challenge unlocks is something that I support, but for a trophy system and for a challenge that toxic where you just have to hope nobody in your lobby is spamming grenades, which you guys know the degenerates on the internet definitely would have been spamming on purpose. For something like that, I'm like, I don't know about that one, Chief. And because they got such negative reception to that little challenge that popped up, they walked back on it and said, yeah, sorry about that, scrap that, we're not going to do a challenge for this. So I'm happy it's in the game at least. Now, I also forgot to mention that the new Battle Pass for Season 3 is definitely the strongest Battle Pass yet for Vanguard. I really wasn't a big fan of the Battle Passes for Seasons 1 and 2. I just don't think the cosmetics, a part of those other two passes, had anything too spicy, had anything too flashy. The blueprints weren't really great, but with this season, they definitely stepped it up a notch when it comes to what you can unlock for each tier, and I think rightfully so, right? Because not only can you rank up your Battle Pass in Vanguard, but you can do it in Warzone. So I think because of that reason alone, they figured, hey, let's put in some more quality into the Battle Pass this time around to see if sales do better, considering Warzone is really hot right now with the Godzilla and Kong event. And overall, let me know how you're feeling about this Battle Pass down below in the comments. Now, as what usually happens with the start of a brand new season, all the upcoming bundles do get posted online. So let's go ahead and talk about everything that is going to be coming to Season 3 in terms of cosmetics. Does not account for a potential Season 3 Reloaded, which may have even more bundles, which I'll be covering, of course, in a separate video. But first off, we have Subbed Not Dubbed, which is an anime pack here for Vanguard. And it's the first of its kind, right? I'm surprised it took this long to get an anime bundle in Vanguard, considering how popular they are for Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War. We then have what's called the Tactical Triage bundle, and it's a pretty plain looking blueprint, as with most bundles here in Vanguard. We then have the Draconic Fury, so I'm happy that they're going to bring out some more mythical type bundles that fit the vibe of this Godzilla vs. Kong event. That's a cool looking blueprint, not going to lie. We then have the Ultimate Pack Hellhounds Mastercraft Tracer Pack. Bit of a mouthful, but this is easily one of the best, if not the best, Mastercraft that Vanguard has introduced. And the Hellhound theme is fantastic, so Zombies fanatics out there might end up being interested in this one, but back to my point earlier, does it really feel right supporting a game that's not doing well, that isn't doing much for the community, by spending money on bundles that you might not be able to even use in Warzone 2? Probably not, actually. We then have the Blunt Force Drama Tracer Pack, so they usually do a weed bundle every time, or every year for Call of Duty. We got quite a few in Cold War, we had Snoop Dogg recently, we have yet another one coming here in Season 3. So that was to be expected. We then have the Masked Up bundle, so we can't really tell what's going to be featured in this one, but we usually have a bundle that looks just like this in almost every Call of Duty with a similar looking skin. We then have the Bone Splinter Pack, and can't see much going on here, but a unique design there for, I guess that's going to be the operator skin or something close to somebody wearing a mask. That's what we can assume right now. We also have a new Warzone Combat Pack coming, so we usually get, what, one every season, so I'm sure a trailer will end up popping up in the next couple of days showcasing what's going to be featured in this. We then have the Maritime Power Pack, and this blueprint does look pretty sharp. I'm loving the design of this one. We got some blue, we got some bronze, red. I'm loving what they're going for here. Definitely a nice little pirate ship or ocean type vibe going on with this bundle, so can't complain about this one. Now we then have the Alekine's Defense, and I like the art going on with this one, but we also can't really make out what this is really gonna be. And we next up have the Big Brawl bundle, which is of course a blueprint for the new Sledgehammer melee weapon that's currently in Vanguard. We also have the Golden Week bundle, and this design is pretty scaly. It's okay looking, but definitely not too much detail here. We then have the Ruby Revenge bundle, so this one hopefully will look pretty sharp. It's not going to have tracers or any reactive features, but this one should hopefully look a bit pretty. And we then have the Gold Standard Pack with nothing really going on here. I mean, a desert, dry, brown type of theme. Not really much, just some dirt. We then have the Fashion Flare Pack, so this one probably would have fit very well around Valentine's Day, but I mean, love lasts forever, right? So they'll go ahead and just drop this whenever they can in Season 3. We then have the Stylin' Skies, I believe that says, little bundle here, and this one's okay. I'm getting some chocolate vanilla type swirl vibes for the design here on this blueprint, as you can see. We then have the Florence Carter Operator bundle, so one of the new characters that'll be playable at some point this season, and is also marketed a little bit on the Season 3 cover art. But to end off this video, we also have the Godzilla vs. Kong Operation Monarch bundle. So we're going to be seeing the Kong Tracer Pack available for a limited time. And the operator skin looks pretty sharp. It's again just a cosplay outfit for an existing character in the game, and will likely have his axe, as we see in the movie, as a playable melee weapon, which is awesome. We'd have this really sick looking demonic Godzilla Tracer pack with a reactive mastercraft and also available for a limited time. And you guys know blue is my color. I'm a sucker for the color blue. May consider picking this one up, even though, like I said earlier, I'm not sure if I really want to. And that blueprint that he's holding in his hands will end up competing with the, what was it called? The Necro King Mastercraft in Cold War, which was kind of already a Godzilla pack in and of itself. And lastly, we have the Mechazilla Tracer pack, which is also available for a limited time. This one is crazy looking, and I'm excited to see what the tracers will look like on the weapons. I'm excited to see how all of this is going to work out and how it ends up furthering whatever narrative is going on right now in Caldera with the Monarch team. Now, individuals like Hotsploits and other data miners out there did post the bundle schedule for what is coming to Vanguard and Warzone, and there are also some actual new images of what will be in the new bundles coming out, aside from just the art and logos we just showed on screen a few minutes ago. So he's starting with what he calls the boring Vanguard bundles. Tactical Triage May 1st, Golden Week also May 1st, Gold Standard May 3rd, Stylen Skies May 5th, Fashion Flare May 7th, Maritime Power May 9th, Alekine's Defense May 13th, Ruby's Revenge the 17th, Masked Up on the 20th, and then Bone Splinter on the 27th. But he did also forget the Draconic Fury also on May the 13th. So we do have some days where there'll be two bundles dropping at once. But for the Godzilla and Kong bundles coming out, or the cool ones as he puts, we first have the Blunt Force Drama May 1st, Florence Carter May 3rd, right? That's a new operator. Godzilla May 7th, Ultimate Pack Hellhounds Mastercraft May 9th, Kong on May 11th, followed by, last and definitely not least, Mecha Godzilla for May 14th. So that is the current schedule of bundles that we know of right now, and if any more bundles get added to the game or have some upcoming changed release dates, I'll end up providing you guys with an update in an upcoming video. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave all your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on all upcoming bundles in Vanguard Season 3? It wasn't very many, but we'll likely be seeing a lot more added with a mid-season update or something in the future. Wouldn't expect much more, and as you could really see though, the real focus of Season 3, like I said, is Godzilla vs. Kong. So they're really banking on selling a lot of those bundles this season versus any of the other content we're going to be seeing that's going to be added into Vanguard. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.